Hey guys, it's Ed with Brain MTG. We are here chilling with Josh. It is the holidays, you can see the lights. And we're discussing the best and worst of 2023. Let's
I
discuss.
have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
Best and worst 2023. Josh knew right away what my best of 2023 was. Clearly, the event in Vegas,
being with
Magic
the community.
30th, meeting people, being able to look at cards in
The
hand.
gathering, doing the actual gathering part of
the
Magic.
whole gathering part. You know how much it matters to have a card in hand when you're looking for that top tier minty. I'm looking to complete my Arabian Nights set eventually, if ever, but it's in 8.5 or better graded BGS, and it is difficult to get those grades.
Even before the fact that it's 30 years. 30 years ago, it was still hard to get.
And now, even now, with all the buyouts and all the condition filtration that's happened, and what's going on with eBay and TCG Player with near mint being light play nowadays, it's near impossible to find these cards. So to be able to go to a place, trade a bunch of commons and uncommons, modern cards, for a massive chunk of buy list credit that I could use and trade in for a drop of honey in minty condition, near mint condition. That opportunity doesn't come by often, and it is pretty valuable to be able to get the sheet of Tempest wrappers, something
that was
weird
cool.
like that and unique, and the merch there, that jacket is so sweet, stuff like that.
Some cheap collector's edition.
Exactly. Wow, yeah. 2 boxes of Dominaria United collector's edition for $30. 2 collector's boxes, $30. Craziness. It was a fun time. It was great to meet everybody. And so we were talking about this before the video, and right away Josh knew my answer, and I'm like, so what's your favorite of 2023? And
it's tough.
Yeah. So I'm like, all right.
Tough.
Give me your least favorite of 2023. So what do we got?
I'll give you my favorite first.
Okay.
I think this year there were some experimental treatment stuff that went out, and I do think, as much as I don't love the collector edition type stuff, I do think there was some cool foil stuff that, if they were to make an alternate chase card in it, not that they need to do like 50 cards when they do a special, like make them, number them, put a special. There's been some of them that were pretty cool this year. I do have to say that. I wish they wouldn't have overdone them.
And the chases. The cards weren't the best, but the chase, the fact, how they did that with the different treatment and how rare they were difficult to pull, and they're actually valuable.
They were cool
for a minute.
What bothered me just is that they kind of then took it and watered it down in the next release.
Yeah.
If they didn't do that, but even like the amount of variant, like you can use the same kind of treatment from set to set. Why not? Like some of it was cool.
Or even if you're using the same type of treatment, why not apply it differently, right?
Yeah.
Like how they did the textured. I was, at first when I heard there was textured, I was like, no, because I thought it was going to be the exact same style.
Yeah.
However, they did a completely different style of texturing. I was happy with that. I'm like, cool.
I think it would be really cool if they did just do textured background, put smooth on the character, and maybe the
But what I'm saying is, why can't they do that for like etch too? Why does every etch card now have to just be the border? You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be the same.
They're losing their creativity, and I think that's something we mentioned in one of the earlier videos. I think it's time for a change. There are some problems in Wizards.
So you go first with the worst of the year, and then I'll follow up. What's your worst of the year?
Well, it's not 30th. I'll tell you that. I think we just have way too many products.
That's the worst aspect of the year.
Yeah, I think really the separation of Hasbro and the players, and just really trying to flood the market, and not realize they know the economy's bad.
Yeah.
Just they're putting out so much that there's.
So basically, fireside chat is what you're saying is the worst of the year.
Yeah,
that's what you're summarizing is what they said and what they're doing.
The players need the cards to play. They do,
Mhm.
and the Commander players do also. I mean, I'm not going to pretend that standard really matters. I'll
So
be very honest.
yeah,
It's everyone else from
it doesn't help that
modern,
it's not doing good.
pioneer.
It doesn't help. That's all.
There's just too many cards to go after that it doesn't give people an opportunity to
Set after set
expand
after
the
set
meta.
after set.
And I mean, you see it
So that
every once in a while.
and that comes with the reprints too. Set after set after set, and reprint after reprint after reprint. And that's what my worst of the year is. I was thinking about it. Besides for the obvious, the 30th edition and Fireside, whatever. Forget about that.
Oversaturation.
Yeah. Dominaria United, what they did there, they took legends, we found them, they broke open cases, they defiled this awesome product, and for what? So that you could reprint 3 months later the best card in the set, so that those boxes become worthless. Oh my god!
That was my
what a travesty.
That was my first reaction. That was the worst of the year. That was what bothered me more than anything is they destroyed those boxes, legends, and
Freaking,
then
they said they had cases to
let's-
open up
yes.
a case of something.
I
like,
believe
that's
that.
sacrilege.
Listen, I believe that they kept cases of everything that they've ever made at one, at least one case, and I do believe that down the line they may do stuff like this again. But what bothered me, yes, they did destroy those boxes. But what was worse is they took out cards. They didn't decide to give certain ones. The censorship. What did they? I want to know what they did with those cards because that bothers me. Also.
Somebody's got a stack of them.
Well, do they have a stack? Did they just destroy them and mutilate them?
This guy's got like a stack of what's her name?
Prejudice?
Yeah, the other guy's got a stack of invokes. The other one's got a stack.
Destroying the cards. Like it bothers me when people break. Decide to cut the cards in half and stuff like that. Like. I feel like it's a little disrespectful to the game itself. And if that's what they did with the cards, whatever. I mean, the 30th anniversary, whatever, not even to get into that.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, that's not on the same level. That was just whatever. But I think if Wizards intentionally had destroyed their product over the sensitivity stuff, I'm offended. I'm greatly offended as a collector, as somebody who played the game and lived those times. Whether you agree or disagree, think they belong in the game or not, to destroy history doesn't change the fact that it existed, and it kind of deprives people from an education and the ability to learn, and that's what bothers me. It's okay. Look.
So summarize.
Yeah.
For the year, we got the two best things. We got the awesome chases.
Yeah.
And I liked, who was I liking about the year? Oh, I liked the Vegas, of course. Freaking event. The Gathering, yes. Yes, I was thinking of sets for some reason. But anyway, the worst part of the year was the defiling of the Legends cards for some
30-year-old boxes.
Bullshit.
For what reason?
For nothing. And all the horrible things we learned about the fireside chat and saw with Magic 30th, basically.
Total separation.
Exactly. Detachment
from
just their
intentional ignorance, maybe.
Their customers. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think. That's my tinfoil hat right there. All right, guys. If you're going to buy any of this overprinted stuff, remember to use the TCG Player affiliate link in the description. It's free, and it helps out a lot. Remember to like and subscribe.
And let us know what you think was the worst part of this
or
year.
The best. I want to see below the best
what your
and
best,
worsts.
And maybe we'll have a follow-up to discuss, what other people find some good ideas.
Hit the like, channel memberships. Otherwise, take care. Have a lovely day.
Peace. That's it, man. Game over, man. Game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Maybe we could build a fire, sing a couple of songs, huh? Why don't we try that?